欢迎收看今天的文茜世界周报。你曾经失败吗？每个人都有过失败的经验。如何看待失败？美国哈佛大学今年的毕业典礼请来了美国脱口秀的女王 Winfrey Oprah。他们除了请她进行毕业典礼的演说，并且颁奖给她，让她出任了哈佛大学的荣誉博士。Winfrey Oprah 只是美国 Tennessee 大学的文学一般的大学毕业的文学系的学生。过去他在美国的电视台里头大概纵横了将近20年，人称脱口秀女王。很特别的是，哈佛大学的校长请他到哈佛演讲是在去年是他从事电视工作以来最谷底的一年，因为他真的好像彻底失败了。她离开美国无线电视网最著名的 ABC， 作为脱口秀女王将近20年之后，她相信她自己的品牌就够大，她可以成立一个以她自己名字为名的频道，叫做 Oprah 的下一章。结果这个电视频道可以说彻底失败。当时她这么回忆着 USA Today， 她最喜欢的美国报纸过去给予她最棒的评价，当场说了一句话：欧普拉快保不住她的电视网了。这是欧普拉的失败的一年。她在家里的花园里头继续过日子。她的男朋友回忆那一段时间也不知道她怎么撑过来的，所以她突然接到了哈佛大学邀请她的时候，不是她最风光，而是她最倒霉的时候。一个人从高峰上摔下来，哈佛大学的校长觉得这个时候她一定会有特殊的人生体会，于是我们听到 Winfrey Oprah 到了哈佛大学进行了这场演说。这场演说呢，分享了他的失败，而且他怎么看待失败的经验。他说，没有失败这件事，他只是告诉你，你人生或许应该转一个弯。另外，他也特别提到，如果你特别幸运，你来到这个世间，很重要的一项工作是如何和别人分享。他过去在从事电视工作，如果有所谓的成功，是因为他懂得分享。他在1994年访谈一个小朋友，他只有非常小的年龄，却有办法筹募1000块钱美元。他看着那个女孩，然后他心想，他都做得到，我为什么做不到？因为懂得分享，他觉得这是他在电视上所以过去长期受欢迎的因素。他还谈了第3段话，他告诉哈佛大学的毕业生，不要活在你的虚拟世界当中，走到反对你的人面前，看着他，直视他的眼睛，然后明白地表示出你的态度。你要懂得坚定，要懂得面对你的人生。来听一下 Winfrey Oprah 这场非常精彩，人生从高峰跌下来，失败了1年之后，他重新整理的谈话。
Not too many little girls from rural Mississippi have made it all the way here to Cambridge. I consider today a defining milestone in a very long and a blessed journey.
19岁的时候，欧普拉就立志要当一名新闻工作者，但他从没想过，普通大学毕业的他，有一天能够站在顶尖名校哈佛，跟毕业生分享自己的故事，而且还是以荣誉博士的身份。
1 year later, after launching OWN, nearly every media outlet had proclaimed that my new venture was a flop. Not just a flop, but a big, bold flop, they call it. I can still remember the day I opened up USA Today and read the headline, Oprah not quite standing on her own. I mean, really, USA Today, now that's the nice newspaper.
2年前，欧普拉结束了让她名利双收的王牌节目，转战有线电视。但是自立门户的过程并不顺遂。第一次，欧普拉感觉自己从高峰跌到了谷底。
It really was, this time last year, the worst period in my professional life. It was right around that time that President Faust called and asked me to speak here. And I thought, you want me to speak to Harvard graduates? What can I possibly say to Harvard graduates, some of the most successful graduates in the world, in the very moment when I had stopped succeeding? So I got off the phone with President Faust, and I went to the shower. It was either that or a bag of Oreos. So I chose the shower. And I was in the shower a long time, and as I was in the shower, the words of an old hymn came to me. You may not know it. It's by and by, when the morning comes. And I started thinking about when the morning might come, because at the time I thought I was stuck in a hole. And I thought, as I got out of the shower, I am going to turn this thing around, and I will be better for it. And when I do, I'm going to go to Harvard, and I'm going to speak the truth of it. So I'm here today to tell you, I have turned that network around.
挫折燃起了欧普拉重新追求成功的热情。
It's all because I wanted to do it by the time I got to speak to you all. So thank you so much.
也因此缔造了事业的第二高峰。面对台下这一群准备到社会丛林放手一搏的社会新鲜人，欧普拉语重心长地说
：“It doesn't matter how far you might rise. At some point, you are bound to stumble because if you're constantly doing what we do, raising the bar, if you are constantly pushing yourself higher, higher, the law of averages, and when you do, I want you to know this, remember this, there is no such thing as failure. Failure is just life trying to move us in another direction. Now, when you're down there in the hole, it looks like failure. So this past year, I had to spoon feed those words to myself. And when you're down in the hole, when that moment comes, it's really okay to feel bad for a little while. Give yourself time to mourn what you think you may have lost. But then, here's the key. Learn from every mistake. Because every experience, encounter, and particularly your mistakes, are there to teach you and force you into being more of who you are.
他想让莘莘学子们知道，他之所以能成为传奇，并不是因为有出色的学历或是多么显赫的家世背景，而是清楚知道目标在哪里。
Because now and forevermore, when you Google yourself, your search results will read Harvard 2013. And in a very competitive world, that really is a calling card, because I can tell you, as one who employs a lot of people, when I see Harvard, I sit up a little straighter and say, where is he or she? Bring them in. It's an impressive calling card that can lead to even more impressive bullets in the years ahead. But the challenge of life, I have found, is to build a resume that doesn't simply tell a story about what you want to be, but it's a story about who you want to be. It's a resume that doesn't just tell a story about what you want to accomplish, but why. A story that's not just a collection of titles and positions, but a story that's really about your purpose. Because when you inevitably stumble and find yourself stuck in a hole, that is the story that will get you out.
当欧普拉说一句话推荐一本书就足以改变美国政局或是作者的销售量时，这已经是世俗所谓的成功了，更不用说他的身价还高达24亿美金呢。然而在财富之外，欧普拉更积极寻求人生的意义。
What is your true calling? What is your dharma? What is your purpose? For me, that discovery came in 1994 when I interviewed a little girl who had decided to collect pocket change in order to help other people in need. She raised $1,000 all by herself, and I thought, well, if that little 9-year-old girl with a bucket and a big heart could do that, I wonder what I could do. So I asked for our viewers to take up their own change collection, and in 1 month, just from pennies and nickels and dimes, we raised more than $3 million that we used to send one student from every state in the United States to college. That was the beginning of the Angel Network. So the Angel Network, I've been on the air for a long time, but it was the Angel Network that actually focused my internal GPS. It helped me to decide that I wasn't just going to be on TV every day, but that the goal of my shows, my interviews, my business, my philanthropy, all of it, whatever ventures I might pursue, let me tell you what I know for sure. That's when your story gets really good. Maya Angelou always says, when you learn, teach. When you get, give. That, my friends, is what gives your story purpose and meaning.
他更鼓励这些网络世代的孩子不要只活在虚拟世界里。
And even though this is the college where Facebook was born, my hope is that you will try to go out and have more face-to-face conversations with people you may disagree with. That you'll have the courage to look them in the eye and hear their point of view, and help make sure that the speed and distance and anonymity of our world doesn't cause us to lose our ability to stand in somebody else's shoes.
从黑人贫户到媒体天后，欧普拉的崛起犹如一个真实版的美国梦，激励着无数平凡如她、怀揣着理想抱负的年轻人。短短半小时的演说，欧普拉传递出令人动容的正能量，也成为哈佛毕业生最受用的一堂课。
From time to time, you may stumble, fall. You will for sure count on this. No doubt, you will have questions and you will have doubts about your path. But I know this: if you're willing to listen, to be guided by that still small voice that is the GPS within yourself, to find out what makes you come alive, you will be more than okay. You will be happy, you will be successful, and you will make a difference in the world. Congratulations.